Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video on the second channel. Inside of today's video, we're bringing back the free-to-play To Masters series. So every single season, once I get Masters, I probably won't show it too much on the second channel. But a lot of people want to see it on my stream, so I thought I'd bring it back onto the second channel. Hopefully this really helps you with your progression with your account. So unfortunately, for me, I'm quite behind what I'm normally used to. Normally, I used to play on this account a lot. But with the brand new update, with a lot of things to do on my main account, I haven't had any time really to play on my free-to-play account whatsoever. So except for the stream today, I think I've managed to get quite a few wins. I'll show you most of the games right here. And you can see right here, I'm next to Legendary 2. And in terms of account progression, before, of course, we get into it, you can see by my power level brawlers, you can see that Penny, I got to power 11 on my stream. I managed to get 2 gears with her, and then everyone else, a lot of brawlers are power 10. So now it's all about trying to get in my spare time as many mastery points as possible, because of course this is where most of the rewards are going to be coming from now, at least to bronze 1 on all of them, because them coins are really going to help me out with my account progression. So before we jump into it, then make sure you're using the credit code. That'd be greatly appreciated. And without further ado, let's hop into it. All right, guys, jumping into our first game. And so unfortunately, I didn't have like any brawlers to go at the beginning. I could have gone maybe an Eve. Before to go a Piper, I could have probably gone a Colt as well, but I'm not too confident on Colt. So I thought I'd go Piper in the middle. It's at least decent. So I've got to make sure I switch the gear on that. I don't know if it's glitched. I don't know. Hopefully the damage gear actually sticks on there. So Piper is an okay choice. I won't actually really go it, to be honest, in the middle, unless it was to counter maybe another mid like B or some other sharpshooter, maybe like a Baron or something. I don't really know. But yeah, that's about it. Who I don't know. I wanted to go Max. I wanted to go Penny, but unfortunately, those were both banned. Trying to see any other brawlers I got. I was a very little time because my dog was barking, so I had to just tell him to shut basically. But we're going with a Nanny as well on our side. That is definitely a terrible pick, a really bad pick, considering I've already gone Piper myself. I don't think Nanny is a play whatsoever here. So I'm just hoping that for like this damage gear actually works out, or else I'm pretty screwed. So they have a Carl, a Brock. I definitely need my super to break open that left hand side, and I may as well just keep my gadget just because, I don't know, maybe to finish off the Brock. Yeah, if Cole gets in behind, we're screwed. So they've definitely got the composition right here. So looks like I think I've got Trevor on my team, by the way. I think he's probably streaming, so I always manage to get Trevor on my team when I'm doing Power League, so that is pretty funny for me. So I'm just going to pop a gadget onto the Cole straight away, just because we don't want him getting behind. So although Piper can actually be decent against RT in a single 1v1, once he gets a couple of taps in, he could just gadget me like that. So I've got to be really careful when I play up against RT. So straight away, I'm going to break open this left-hand side, just because I don't want Cole going in behind anytime soon. RT is actually really good on this map. I tried him a few times in Team Power League, and I think he's definitely a really strong brawler here. So now RT's only got 1 gadget left. I'm going to use the gadget onto... Okay, no, that Brock gadget isn't going to work. But I'm just going to get a tap anyways. And yeah, we've got to get to a decent position right here. Once I get some taps onto this Cole, I'm going to look just to break this open right here, just so these guys can't sneak up on that wall. And now things are looking okay. With only 10% done to our save. If Nanny gets a super on the save, we should be good to go. So again, Cole still got a gadget in play. That's going to be a nice slow from Trevor. We should be able to take down the Brock. And now this Cole is going to be pretty weak. Just going to use the gadget to hopefully... No, it's going to say confirm the kill. Those gadgets have been pretty poor recently. My Piper gameplay isn't what it once used to be back in the day, which is unfortunate. So yeah, the speed gear is still activated, unfortunately, for some glitch. I couldn't change it. Cole right here, we should be able to get another tap onto him. Nice quick double tap right there. RT's got no more gadgets left, so he does have to free tap me properly to actually kill me, but he does get that tap in right there. My Nanny's just going to leave the Brock to deal some insane damage with the damage gear, which is just stupidly dumb. He could have just shot backwards maybe once and killed the Brock, but yeah, we're not going to be able to do hardly any damage to their safe really. Now we're still at a deficit, so things aren't... It's not really the end of the world though, because we only need a little bit more damage to catch up. Hopefully none of these guys shoot me, because I've got a mark on me that's going to deal some insane damage. Okay, let's try and get this RT down. I mean, Carl is pretty weak. We're going to use super to get rid of a Carl. And we might be able to make a play happen here. So we've got some good taps in. We've got some amazing taps onto pretty much everyone. And we've literally carried at the end right here. So we're going to use super on here just to try and break open that to expose RT a little bit more. But yeah, there's surely no way that he can actually get onto the safe in time. And yeah, looks like Nani, I don't even know what they're doing with the super. But yeah, that was actually a really good game from me. Like a lot better than normal. I managed to get some good shots in, especially towards the end. I got that pretty much a triple kill. Well, even though he was really weak, I consider it a triple, all right, because it pushed him all the way back. He couldn't really do anything. So, I mean, it's stressful. The free-to-play account is definitely stressful because I just love having everyone maxed out on my main account. Being able to have the choice of everyone is, of course, a privilege that gets taken off me as soon as I start grinding my free-to-play account again. So I'm just going to run it into this call just because I know once I get my super, I can prevent him from pushing up. There's going to be the taps onto the RT right here. So I'm actually going to heal up a little bit just because I was starting my regen. And then I'm going to jump into the middle. So that's going to break open that left-hand side, of course. It's a really good wall break to have, even though Carl isn't behind there yet. There isn't many other walls I need to break here because of unbreakable walls. So I may as well just break that left-hand side so Carl can't sneak in. Okay, we really need to get that Brock out. Nice, that's going to be a good tap. If RT taps me again, though, I'm screwed, so I've got to be careful. So these guys are both backed into the corner. We can definitely take down this Carl. And again, I'm just going to look to break open this right here just to give us a little bit more space. So nice takedown from the Nanny. And now things are looking a lot better with Nanny and Piper with all of this map opened up. Things are looking decent. So I need a couple of shots to get my super here. So definitely got to be careful of the call. Oh, it's literally a fraction away from my super there. So I think it's got maybe one gadget left at maximum. So it's not the end of the world. These guys getting some good damage in right here. We're just going to run straight at the RT, managed to take him down. Yeah, no gadgets left from Carl. So now this is the time where we need to start dealing the damage. So time to just break open this map again with just that one wall remaining, which is going to be a little bit annoying for us. Just going to gadget the Carl just to get a little bit more pressure. And we should be able to get some decent damage here with both me and Nanny shooting in here. Carl's going to get a lot of damage onto us. And now Carl with super might be able to get a lot of damage back. Let's see right here. We may as well wait until his super is interrupted. And we should be able to take him down right here. Brock as well. We should just be able to auto-aim into his face. And here comes RT. Does use his super preemptively. It doesn't really matter because I think we're going to take him down anyway. And now things are looking good. I've still got one more gadget left. So if I need to, I can just gadget this Brock. Take him down right there. Trevor with a really nice jump. And that's going to be pretty much GG right there. Nothing the enemies can really do. So that's going to be the first game with a win. Hopefully we're close to Legendary 2 by the end of things. Let's just have a look after this one. So I think we're literally maybe one game away. Let's jump right into it. So quickly before we go into our next game, we've actually got enough to get our next Power 11. I think I'm going to put it on the call because he's a brawler which you can play everywhere. He's good in every single game mode. So I think it's pretty worthwhile maxing out a call. So I haven't gotten enough coins to get a second gear, but we'll get that eventually. But just getting Power 11 is definitely going to help us out. All right, guys, jumping into the second and final game. So we have a cute angle right here. I haven't had a chance to play it too much, but now with our Power 11 call, we can easily go over and a Gus as well. So you can see most of the brawlers now that have Power 11 just end up getting banned. Like I've got Penny, Max, Ash, all of those brawlers are so strong pretty much everywhere. So I need to try and find some Power 11 brawlers that potentially don't get banned higher up. So if I find any in particular, or if you guys have any suggestions in the comment section, let me know, because I'm kind of struggling who else I could like max out who's good but won't get banned, because of course there's 66 brawlers in the game. I can't just max all of them out. I was thinking that the likes of I mean, Spike's banned right now, but should probably look to maxing Spike. I was thinking like Brock maybe for some other game modes, or Piper just for like knockout and bounty. I was thinking Eve as well, but then again she's already really good on knockout and bounty. It's pretty difficult. I need to definitely get a good mix of things. I feel like I've got an okay mix of things. Like normally on my stream I go like Gus when it's knockout and bounty, and then every other game mode I normally have Max available or a Penny or something like that. So now we have last pick, and Gus might be the play, or maybe some aggro. They took the call off me, and I'm thinking Daryl. I think Daryl actually is the play right here, considering they've got a Sprout themselves. I think someone aggro is going to be a fantastic counter against him, so we definitely need to do something, especially against Carl as well. That's going to be a really good counter to Carl. So we're actually no, we're going to go Tall Barrel. And yeah, so looks like Lola or Janet can easily go mid. I don't think we're going to be really winning if we have both Lola and Janet mid. So that's why I didn't really want to go another mid myself. And plus Gus would just get absolutely destroyed by the Sprout and the Cole. So it's a little bit of a weird draft here. Both teams have just got some weird brawlers. Looks like they've got a Martian, I think, on the other team. So at least I know he's pretty experienced. So let's see what our teammates do in terms of lanes then. So both of them going towards the middle. I'm going to struggle against Carl at the beginning. So that's where recalling rotates could have definitely helped out. But the main reason it went slow is because it can come in really clutch in some situations, especially countering the enemy mid. So yeah, Carl I can't really do too much against right now. But we're going to be able to land on top of him and get the super and get the kill. So fantastic start so far. And I could just keep doing that on the Carl. So as long as I kind of keep track of him. So again, we're going to pop our gadget, get the slow onto the Carl, manage to get the takedown right there, and then roll onto the Sprout. And pretty much, oh, he used his gadget to get another wall there. But I was going to say pretty much take him down. So I think the Carl is going to kill us. Unfortunately, there's no point using super right there. Just trying to survive as long as possible basically, just to give my teammates enough chance to get the gems. And again, Carl will kind of have to follow him, but we've got a good opportunity to roll on here onto the Sprout. So the slow, this is why Tar Barrel is actually really good. The slow definitely helped me out in that interaction. And now we have another super. We're going to use it on the bow, get the double bounce, and then again onto the Carl, and we should be able to take him down. And that's literally a triple kill. So I mean, Daryl is underrated, like for real. He is really underrated, and definitely a brawler that you should be considering sometimes. You know, if you want to counter some aggro, some thrower brawlers, if you want to counter Carl, Daryl is a fantastic choice for that. So that is going to be the first game going to us. I've missed playing Daryl. I hope he gets some type of small buff maybe in the future. I don't think he will because he's really balanced, but Daryl metas are always the most fun I have. He's so fun to play, especially cycling rolls, getting those knockbacks. I don't know, he's one of my main brawlers for sure. So again, I'm pretty good on anyone. I eventually get super off Carl, and then it's pretty much GG for them. I think Daryl was a really good last pick, and that's why I like having last pick the most, because normally you have the most influence on the draft, and you normally have the brawler that counters other brawlers the most, if you get what I mean. So of course, last pick is probably the most fun we'll have. So Carl is already just going over that lane. I get my super already. Just going to heal up a little bit before I decide to go in. But we're going to pop the gadget onto the bow. And even though we miss a super, that's why I love this gadget as well. Like, I don't really care about where my super goes. I know the tall barrel is going to really help me out. Now I'm close to super again here, and we should be able to get a really good super onto the Sprout and the Carl. So we've got another super to hand here. We're going to pop the gadget just to confirm the kill. And it's just beautiful. I love this gadget. It's so underrated. Unfortunately, our trying to get stuck by that mine, but we can just apply so much pressure in behind right here. We're going to pop our tall barrel just to try and help us out. Unfortunately, Carl gets super just in time, but my teammates are getting pressured a lot here. Let's see. Oh no, we get actually hit by that mine. I thought we could bait that one out. At least we got 5 gems. I don't know what's happening. No, Lola is going to go down. Okay, this is terrible. This is definitely not what we wanted to see. I'm getting absolutely melted. I'm just going to pick up that gem anyways, and I've got a super in a second. No, okay. That is painful. These mines are just a bane of my existence. Let's see if we can make a little bit of a comeback. Definitely not what I wanted. They just literally just left me and just went for my teammates, which is a bit unfortunate. But we might be able to get a good roll in here. Let's see. There's only 3 seconds left. We might be able to get one of these guys down. And we just can't, unfortunately. Sprout one shot. Painful. I don't know what to do there. My teammates are definitely vulnerable to like Carl and Sprout. So I've just got to keep on top of them as much as possible. So I've just got to carry harder, basically. I really need to carry harder. So going into the final round of this game, let's get this double right here. So I guess the goal is going to just try and switch lane as quickly as possible again. So Bo is going on my lane. So straight away, I'm just going to ignore him. I'm just going to go straight for the Sprout instead to get a little bit of pressure. My teammates are just going to fumble, of course. I mean, I'm a Daryl, so I can't really help out too much until I get my super. Sprout, he's just going to sit on the mines, I believe. He's literally one shot. So now we should be able to push up onto the bow. I'm just going to use my super just to get into a bit of a better position and take him down. So I'm not going to pick up those gems. Actually, I think I have to pick up those gems now just because of the Sprout is coming to pick them up anyways. But now I've got the gems. It's definitely not what I want as a Daryl, but I'd probably rather have gems myself than my randoms, to be fair. So getting close to my super right here. Bo's just not giving me the super, so I'm gonna have to switch matchup to go on this call instead. Hopefully, maybe he doesn't realize I'm in this bush. Let's see. Okay, he has gadget to hand. He's just gonna gadget for Janet, which of course isn't ideal. Sprout is gonna go pretty weak. Hopefully I can. It's just so annoying. I had to pick up those gems, and now I can't go in as aggro as I want. So hopefully these mines can get baited out from my Lola. I've just got to be a distraction basically, because I can't go in, can't really do too much. Sprout has super again here. Janet is now pushing it up, sorry, so she can do something. I'm going to pop the gadget right here onto the bow. The Sprout literally just killed his friend, so yeah, absolutely love to see it. And now with only one gem left, we should just be able to grab this one and head out. So I was just about to use super there to get out, but okay, nice load. I can just pick up that one anyway. So instead of me getting the pressure, my Janet did a fantastic job of keeping up the pressure herself. So this should be a win. There's no way these guys can make a comeback right here. Just a call it in the left. Don't even need to use super just yet. Just gonna hang on to it, see if I need to use it, but that is gonna be a GG. No way these guys can kill us in time. So pretty simple, pretty straightforward game so far. Nowhere near as sweaty as it's been on the main account, but we just need to get up to like legendary 2 like I have right here, legendary 3, and we should get some really sweaty games coming up. So that is going to be it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.